The name of the game is Bruisers 2D Boxing. Really, it's just a demo. I can't get enough of it. I put in 20 hours of the demo alone. It's a lot like Fight Night Round 3, just more nostalgically retrographic. Almost Hotline Miami-esque. At least I feel that way during the cinematics, which you'll see once I queue up a good boxing match. Who are the fighters available currently in the demo? There's honestly a huge selection, but you can see there's even more planned. They're all kind of loosely based on other fighters. You can tell they're supposed to be like, I think Tyson, Ray Jones Jr., Lennox Lewis, Holmes. This is our boy, the hillbilly Tyson Fury, if I'm not mistaken. I don't recognize all of them. I should be a bigger fan, but Foreman, Larry Holmes. What do we got? We got the legend Balboa, and then I don't know if this was supposed to be like a reference to. I might just be missing it. Like I thought Ivan Dragoff. I can't think of any Frosty boxers. I should know. Maybe it's another movie I'm missing the reference for. But either way, it's cool. They've got like I guess the dummies will show you what they're all about later. I haven't even selected these because they're locked, obviously. But it's just neat that they give you all these different options. And you can see that they're planning on plenty more. So I'd be curious to see if they added in some more like interesting ones. It'd be a great opportunity to have more fictional ones. That's why it's nice to see Balbano as it is, but like it'd be great to see Ippo or even some other like Street Fighter characters. Maybe if that's not too weird. I don't know. It'd be neat. Let's get to gameplay. I'm just gonna do some with this guy. I've had a lot of some rounds with this guy and I enjoy it. Let's do something kind of even-footed. We'll do a mirror match. We'll do a mirror match to start off so I can talk about the gameplay without being in too much danger. Local co-op. I'm hoping they'll do online co-op. Don't know offhand, but it would be great. So you can see you've got all these setups here along the way. So you could have stoppages on or off, doctor on or off, which is great. So basically dog fight to the death, damage multipliers, stamina multipliers, the KO preset, blood preset, and that's all just for quick play options. Like there's also going to be your story mode. Again, it's neat. And the three options I give you in the demo are pro, amateur, and bare knuckle. Explained here: no gloves, harder punches, faster blood, 8 rounds. Headgear on, slower rounds, 5 rounds. No headgear, 8 rounds. Again, if you're not into like local fighting games, or if you're not into boxing, I don't think this game will be for you, but I don't imagine you're watching this if you're not already into fighting games in some capacity. Very simple control layout. I won't go through it too much, but the type of fighter you have selects what you can do. If you are a heavy or a bully, you can use haymakers. If you're not, you can use swerve if you're slick or balanced. You can also use feints. There's even check, I think, or the probe. Yeah, you can probe. I'm playing on an Xbox controller, so I'm seeing these controls, obviously, but I'll give you a demo quickly when we're walking through it, just to give you the ropes, no pun intended. So you got your 2 buttons. Again, I'm playing on Xbox. I'm going to do Xbox controls, but you got left hand, right hand. If you just press them, they do jabs. If you use your control stick with the direction, you'll do sort of a momentum or like a straight. So, for example, I could do jab, jab, straight. You can see that I actually throws. It's more of like a hook, really. But if you want to do uppercut, you can also do down with the button. And then, so it's not just that you can do these different punches, you can also combo them. So I want to do like left, right, uppercut. Oh, he's going to put a block and parry on me, but that's alright, we'll get there. You can also do like shoulder rocking or like deeks, basically. So that uses your stamina, which is the gauge in the top left-hand corner. And you've got stamina and you've got your sort of pulse. I imagine lower pulse, better stamina regeneration. Higher pulse, more frantic, more heavy breathing, more danger in the fight. Like Fight Night, it's got your stances and levels. You can do high attack and low attack. Low attack targets the body. Right now I'm getting my ass beat, but that's okay. You also have classic boxing maneuvers, which is your clinch and your shove. You press B to clinch, it'll buy you some time, but there's also some dirty or inside boxing. It does less damage, but can be super effective. I'll show you in a second. So I don't want to try to clinch it for too far away because I'm going to eat big shots, but if we get close, I can get in there and do some dirty boxing, and I can even do dirty boxing to the body, which is pretty nasty. While you're grabbing, you can press Y to shove them off of you. And then again, I'm just using my left stick to maneuver around, and my left stick sets up both the direction of the punch, or the style of punch, as well as my physical positioning, and my right stick will allow me to do dodge rolls. And then something that's neat that might happen, I'd have to get hit or cut, but if I do get cut, blood will start coming down the top of the screen, which is very immersive and very, very cool, but you have to wipe it. So I have to use left on the D-pad to wipe the blood off my eye, aka the screen, and if I don't, it will obstruct the screen. But this forces me to take my fingers off the control, which makes it kind of more immersive and interesting, because it's like letting your guard down to wipe your eye. So it's very clever and very intuitive. But again, so I've got rock, I've got high guard, I've got low guard, I've got body shot options that I can do as well. I've also got combos. I can do left, right, you know? But I can also do what I really like, which is the classic, is just the sidestep, double pop the jab. It really gives you space, and there's just something so satisfying about it. It's nice in bare knuckle, but it is really, really nice in the boxing mode, which I'll show you after this. I'm just going to make sure that I am recording. Okay, I am. Perfect. That's the classic move. Throw in my towel. Got your options for here. There's more audio happening in the fight, but I imagine there's some music. I think the issue they're running into is, even though they want to have, and you can hear the influence of the Fight Night soundtrack, because it seems like a very small indie studio, I imagine it's very difficult to have like licensed music, or even like pseudo-licensed music, but there should be a workaround. And if you're hearing any music right now, there's a good chance I put it over in post, just for something to listen to. So yeah, so there's my sidestep going up, double pop the jab, he went low there, so we're rocking and rolling. It's just a really clean, fun boxing game, and you can really feel both the attention to detail and the love of it, because it reminds me so much of Fight Night Round 3, and Fight Night Round 3 was great. It had the same things, it had high and low. The only thing they didn't really have is the parry system, where you could block, but you could also specifically target your block to left or right. So I would have to pick which hand he was throwing, and if I blocked left with left, I could parry, and if I blocked right with left, I would block, but it wouldn't get the parry animation. In this, the parries seem more built around hard attacks. So for example, I don't think you can parry a jab until your energy gets much lower, and we'll talk about that, because lower energy means slower attacks, longer animation window, larger punishment window, and bigger likelihood of getting knocked out. You grab so you can regenerate energy. So for example, I'll throw a bunch of punches here and do some of that, and then I'll immediately grab him. Now the ref will break us, but you can see I'm getting my energy back. But if I grabbed him, I'd also have the break. Now the thing with grabbing, because I'm all over the road here, is whoever initiates the grab seems to have priority or superiority on initiating hits, but the other person can still hit back and seemingly block. So if you're not careful and you start losing that exchange, you can get knocked out by someone. So he's got blood there, he's an NPC, it's not going to affect me at all. But even how it's animated, and then once I start hitting him and blood starts coming out as well, like here, I'm going to get in close like that is so satisfying. Like the way it covers the ground, the sound of the blood hitting the pavement, like man, oh man. And you can see he's like working me on the angles on the edge there, so there's a lot of opportunity for some real damage, but I think I just got his number down. After 20 hours, I've got a really good sense of the rhythm. There's a couple characters that don't seem to attack in kind of the same way, but I would say if there's one thing I would encourage the devs to do, it would be lean into your, like, make your AI boxers feel more like they have a personality and less like they have to match like an individualist AI. I know that's difficult, but like you could just give some more like better prioritize the jab or the uppercut for some, or even body work for some of them. I know the perfect timing of that is I say body work, but because it feels like the game is predominantly high, like it's mostly up attacks or like level attack, non-body focused, and it feels like what should happen is body attacks should cost more energy, either short-term or even long-term from your enemy. Like if I continue to work the body, it feels like I should see his energy meter depleting. Kind of in the same way that in a real fight, like working the body does slow your opponent down and give you more opportunities. But you can see that we're just really built on parries here, and that's... So like the shoulder rocking is nice, but the counter punching is really what separates the boys from the men here. And then so with left bumper, because I'm using, I think he's slick, I can do kind of my rocking motion. So if I hold down left bumper, I can like lean left and to the right. And what that allows me to do is pick which level I'm attacking. So for example, if I'm down here, I can do body shots, but then I can lean back here and I can do like far off jabs, whatever else I need. And if I'm kind of right in the middle, I can sort of play ambiguous mix-up. And sometimes you can catch them off guard. So I managed to dodge a jab there, but I ate one as well, so it wasn't that great. That's why I definitely prefer the duck double jab combo. But you can see that sometimes if you're not careful, it's not even the first attack. The first attack will get through, but it's the second one that's being blocked that you got to watch out for that punishment. And so you can see him trying to do like 2-3 hit combos, but you know it's going to cost you energy as well. So if he finds himself close to me with an empty energy bar and I've got full, you know I'm just going to get in there and do some work. Especially if I can dirty box. I'm going to try to go for a parry here. Little 1-2 action, almost 1-2-3. A jab uppercut would be nice, but he's doing some serious work on me. So now you can see that blood coming down. Kind of obstructs the screen. I imagine that if you're playing local co-op, the blood would only be on one side of the screen, which would be a nice touch, but maybe not. Maybe it comes down the full screen for both parties, which would be funny, but I have to assume not. So although I'm cut, you can see too, there's just way more residual blood on him. He's been leaking longer, but they gave him that round. You've got to score at the end of each round, although I played mostly for knockouts or doctor stoppages. We only have 2 more. I got a comfortable lead, but I would like to knock him down or finish him. I think because I'm talking and narrating, it's being a little harder to focus, so I'm going to try to, like, lock in, but I don't know, we'll see. So you can see how much blood there is on the screen right now, too. So you can see that, like, that was kind of extreme. And sometimes, like, you can have doctor stoppages and you can have ref stoppages. It was kind of crazy to me the ref didn't stop that one, but I think probably because we're an underground fight, but you never know. So that was a move forward straight. Yeah, so you can also do other stuff with your right stick to give yourself some movement advantage. It's not just vertical, but also horizontal. Something I've noticed is that the dash forward doesn't seem to cost stamina, which I think is weird, but I think the reason they do that is because if you dash forward, your enemy has a chance to do some seriously big damage to you. But yeah, I do find that, like, yeah, the game really makes or breaks itself in the poke distance thing. But anybody who plays fighting games will know that AI can be kind of easy to, I don't want to say exploit, but bait into making attacks. Like, it's just hard. Like, once you start playing competitive fighting games, by no means am I great at them. I think you just reach a point where, like, the AI, because it's programmed, like, unless they cheese it, it's gonna have like a sort of loot table of options. Like generally it's not even AI in the sense that, like, it's an artificial intelligence. It's AI in the sense that moves it has access to are ranked in terms of value or its importance. And so the game will prioritize high value moves if they think they can pull it off, but that's what leads to punishing scenarios. And the high value moves that are well ranked, like that for example, are like dash and uppercuts. But the dash and uppercuts are also how you get punished. And so what I've also noticed too is usually if they can't get to 5 by the middle of the bar, they're pretty much done. So I would say the knockout is satisfying. No one likes a judge's decision. That's one thing I can appreciate all over the place. And then to mix it up for myself, what I've been doing a lot of the time is I look for a boxer with really low stats. So for example, Angelo Johnson. And I will put him up against someone that I know is really, really dangerous, just to push myself out of the... They do have Ivan Dravko. So that's not who Frost is based on, so I'm still even more confused. And then Tommy Riley, I think, is from Rocky 4. I wonder if Mac could be Bison. Like, it just makes me wonder, man. It just makes me wonder. But yeah, again, so you can see your stats. They got speed, power, agility, stamina, heart, and grit. I think heart probably has to do with your heart rate and how well you can stay calm. Grit, probably how often you get back up. Power, self-explanatory. Speed, self-explanatory. And agility is likely your energy bar. So it's a serious problem to play with a character like this against someone like that. And the difficulty, as far as I know, is set on high. All these are locked, but you can see that these will be things that you can dope your professional fighter with along the way. Other things that you can use to, like, cheat or apply to your gloves. So it's really neat. They're doing like a kind of dirty underground approach to this. What I'll do is I'll go with boxing this time, even though I do prefer bare knuckle for the brutality of it. But the
don't get much cooler than this. Legend has it's been around since the dawn of time, too. So if you happen to be a boxer, get you some ice, son. I know you probably got your shit on busted. So go on, get out your checkbook, make it after that price right there on the screen. I swear you're still up. Bye.
Yeah, you get that Miami Vice kind of. Miami Vice. Hotline Miami, sorry. Ice has just said too many times in that promo and I couldn't stop saying it in my mind. So, like, if you're into boxing at all, you realize how good a job it was done and all these little details, the TV. There's just these little touches of love and style that you can't help but appreciate what's going on here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from Lexington Square Garden in the heart of New York City, the mecca of boxing. The crowd assembled here this evening is absolutely primed for what these two men are about to deliver. Let's have a look at the tale of the tape.
Reminds me so much of, like, old school 80s arcade games. But yeah, we got two at least same height, so not that much. But Angelo Johnson got some power, but very, very low stats across the board. So I'm gonna want to play very defensively. I think he's still slick style, so I almost prefer them. The thing with bullies is they have like these big haymaker punches, and I just find them too easy to kind of exploit. Like, they can get punished as well. Like, for a while, I was just absolutely using my haymaker body shots to push the opponent up against the side of the ring and destroy him that way. But I've seen them countered a little bit, but it's definitely something they're going to have to watch out for. So again, see me doing some trades here. Want to sidestep, take advantage of that jab, but you can see how 1, 2, 3 jabs takes almost half my energy, so I want to be very careful here. Thankfully, Frost seems very slow. I think it's more power than speed, but because I've got his height and size, it's not the same. No, there we go. We got some combos coming through.
Oh, that's a good right. Keeping his opponent under bay with that king jab. You do not want to get caught with too many of those heavy punches.
Hit that 10-second clacker, which is great because I'm never looking at the time anyways. And playing around like this, playing with a character like this, I'm going to be a little more defensive and just chill and lay back. But again, it's like the natural inclination.
Whether that's confidence or resignation, I genuinely can't tell.
The natural inclination is just to get out there and throw big haymakers and big bombs. But all in all, like, it's the smarter punches and the better punches are the better way to go. I really think, yeah, tire out your opponent. Do those side steps. Just hit him when he's trying to hit you, and don't get hit. It's the simple science of Dark Souls. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit.
Taking another big hit there.
Oh, huge body shot. That sucked.
Using his tools wisely there, but that chap, you know, sometimes you look at this guy when he fights, and you think, does this guy even know he's being hit?
Get my energy back. Gotta be careful. There we go. There we go. Big cut, round 2, right? Like, just even though he's not got a lot of power, it's just about being surgical. Those jabs will cut, man. And you keep them quick, you keep them fast, you get your energy up. I got my last 10 here. I'll slip a couple of jabs in, a couple of hits. Might go for it again. I don't even care about the point because we're round 2 and this dude's already busted open, so. And it's a 10-10 round, so I didn't even really take a deficit. That's something they do probably have to work on, though. Like, that point, I think, is either not being counted or not being contabulated the right way, but that's okay. I mean, if you score a 2-point lead and they take a 1 point off, right, what are you going to do? And I'm definitely outboxing him. Alright, so we're round 3. He's softened up a little bit. He's cut a little bit. Energy is down, but he can still hurt me. So I want to be careful and not too cocky. But I'd also like to start seeing some uppercuts or some hooks land on him. So what I want to do is start mixing those into my combos periodically. Sidestep into jab hook if I can, or sidestep into jab uppercut. But it's a tall order, especially with my energy the way it is. And you see that the risk is a big hit from him seems to do a lot more damage to me than a big hit from me does to him. So I gotta be extra wary. Especially with me on the ropes here.
Good hit from him there. This guy could really move. You know, he can't keep rocking these shots with his face. That's a nice jab.
Not bad. Couldn't get the uppercuts out. I think it's going to happen this round. I don't know if the AI suffers any deficit from bleeding. Or rather, what I want to say is I don't think there's any hindrance to their attack styles or the way they fight. But I do think that you take more damage once you're cut, and obviously the more damage you take once you're cut, the closer you get to a doctor stoppage, which we'll see if we can make happen here, because I don't think I'm going to knock this guy out, especially with this character, but maybe.
You do not want to get caught with too many of those heavy punches. He's landed on him clean. He can't stand anymore.
Something else that it's fair but a little bit odd is when you initiate a knockout stance on someone, like when they hit the knockout stage where everything flashes like that, whether it's if it's on them, whether from a headshot or a body shot, your stamina does not drain. which is nice because it allows you to throw, and it motivates your opponent to kind of block or clinch or get you away from them. But I think that it makes it too easy to just throw monstrous shit, including your heavy haymakers. So it does feel like your stamina should still be a factor. Just because you're close to knocking someone out doesn't mean they shouldn't be close to knocking you out, you know? Oh, speaking of which. Shit like that, too. Like, I don't know if that's like a crouching jab. And sometimes it feels like there's some character style stuff. Like, some characters definitely seem to dash further and have longer reach for sure. But sometimes it seems like you can do like a kind of a crouching body jabs or body pop jabs that seem just faster than they should be. Like, I rest my case. But it also cost me all my my energy. But you can do that with the crouching haymaker and just really end up putting an opponent away super fast when you play a bully character. But I mean, you've always been able to spam haymakers in Fight Night. What they did was they had haymakers. There's also an overhead. I haven't talked about this, but I find it not always that helpful. But I think it can go over low guard, and it's nice for if somebody's just turtling the whole time. And that's the check jab. Shouldn't be in tutorial mode. I should be focusing on the job in hand. I got this guy absolutely busted open. Oh, I can't believe it gave you that uppercut. Oh, stop it.
Well, you gotta get in there. He keeps moving forward.
Man, oh man, he might even get the points on that round. Yeah, wow. Wow.
Want to be in the locker room if this goes the wrong way.
Scoofing off too much. Talking too much about check punches. Talking too much about this. That's going to be an online taunt for sure. Stay back, bro.
They're doing a great job keeping their fires in state. If you see, to keep them cool, they're using the Big Man Sunshine spray bottle here, responsible. He caught him! And that shot put him down!
He's so bloody. He's so busted up.
He just needs to keep his hands up just a little more doing.
Don't know what just happened there. All my body shots got negated, but that's that stuttering body shot jab stuff I was talking about.
You got to move away from anything. You got to really work to get near it.
Just tried, tested, and true, man. Just double jab. Sidestep, double jab. Just the sweetest science.
Oh, it's another good hit from him there. You do not want to get caught with too many of those heavy punches. Oh, it's another good hit from him there.
Bro, jab into uppercut.
His trainer is calm right now.
Let's see if we can get this knockout. Again, I don't know. I haven't figured out the benefit of the check punch other than you've got like kind of a range measurement to see if you're close enough, so you can kind of know. But it feels like with the buttons you have to press to do it, which is my right trigger and L1, which oh my god, which is my my style switch button. It just doesn't feel worth it to explore with it. Like, same thing, right? Like, I shouldn't be able to just throw endlessly, but it's because the AI isn't going to naturally respond with a clinch like it should. But sometimes they will hit you, so you got to be careful, but they mostly buckle up defensively. Oh! You son of a gun! Couple of those, and a character like this can be done real quick, so you can see that it's never over till it's over. And there are just some shots that'll just put you down, man. Especially characters that are powerful. And because I've been eating a lot for the last few rounds because I've been talking so much. But I think he's done here.
And he's out. The fight is over. And it's up. Thanks again for tuning in, folks. I'm Ted Ryan reporting from the Mecca of Boxing. We wish you all a good night. We'll see you next time.
Get all your stats. It's pretty satisfying. Just to prove that it wasn't a one-trick pony. Let's go Balboa. He's messed me up before too, but I think Tyson, or at least the first one, whoever he's supposed to be, I think it's Tyson based on how he looks, seems to be like one of the most dangerous characters in the game. He seems like he's just got some serious knockout power from the body, and if you're familiar with Mike Tyson, you know he used those serious like hooks to the body into an uppercut. He was like really, really notorious for like a hook uppercut combo, and it was just disgusting. And it's not quite in here in the same way, but, like, you can... Oh, God. I'm getting bullied by the bull. Oh, my goodness. The Italian stallion. It's turning into a bull. Like that too, like, I don't understand why that gets through. I don't know if it's just the uppercut, but like spamming uppercut seems to break the guard, but I don't know if he's just letting the guard down occasionally, or if there's just only so much blocking you can do when you're in that state because you need to clinch. So you can see you got a counter hit on me there, even though I initiated a clinch. So you're not defenseless, but it seems slower. That's the big thing, is that, like I said, it seems to favor whoever initiates it. And the punches still count, so at the end of the round, you will see that you have those clinch, like those dirty boxing is what I call it. Those dirty boxing punches count, so... But again, literally, I feel like the smartest thing to do is just use your jab. Anybody just not using double pop jab is just not paying attention to the mechanics of the game. And it's so satisfying. Slip and jab. And I feel like the jab is your best, I mean, again, you really only have, you've got stylized punches and where you direct them, but, like, it's not like it's that complicated, but, like, in Fight Night, you had to use your thumbstick to, like, direct them almost, like, you had to swing them, which was neat, because you could set your haymakers up with, like, 180s, or you could also do, like, straights, jabs, and hooks, but I think it just led to a point where sometimes you'd throw stuff you didn't mean to, whereas there's, like, a simplicity here that's a lot more appealing. See, busted up in round 2 already. Don't sleep on the jab, dog. I think it's those dirty boxing shots as well. I like working the body in dirty boxing because it feels like the AI doesn't do much to stop it, but it just feels like it's way more worth it to work the head, especially with the right hand. I don't notice a southpaw, like a left hand, right hand thing, but I do know you can switch sides too, so I'll try to get over here now, if I can. The AI definitely seems to prefer its default, but I mean, so will you if you play long enough, so... Come on. In my brain, I keep trying to do an Irish whip. I love this, but there's a part of me that's been making me appreciate, like, I like an advanced or evolved system, but I don't always need modern graphics, and I kind of want, like, a wrestling game like this. Like, I know they exist, but there's just something about the underground, brutal fightingness of this that makes me absolutely just want... Let me see if I can get behind this guy right now. They wouldn't even let me, you fucker. Absolutely just want some sort of, like, gladiatorial or, like, prison fight gang simulator. Like, I don't know, man. It just got this grittiness to it that somehow you'd figure, like, the juvenile nostalgic vibe would make it worse, but somehow I feel like it lends itself to its brutality. Like, this simple guy's got 7, maybe 20 pixels that define his face, but now that there's 25 pixels of blood dripping down and 30 pixels of blood on the, like, the square, or the stage, and I mean, it is a square, it's a fight square, but the squares of blood on the big square look great, even though it's in the drip of it. You hear the... When I hit this guy, you can hear the blood splat. Okay, well, this guy's only hitting me right now, but you hear the, like, of the blood landing on the cement, man. It's great. Simple science. Slip and jab. Rocky Marinara, man. I'll do one more fight after this because, unfortunately, it's not going that well for Rocky. And I'll show you the one guy that I personally just feel like he throws weird shots. Tyson's decent, but it's Tyson Fury, or at least whoever's based on Tyson Fury. He seems like the one that just has the most unorthodox striking or counter-striking styles. And I like it. Like, it makes it interesting to fight him, but also super annoying because he'll be, like, useless for the first 3 rounds. He'll do delayed punches. He'll suddenly do head rolls, and they're supposed to, like, learn from your technique, so you can't just exploit the same stuff, but, you know, who knows how true that is. But he'll do head rolls, and then at like round 4 or round 5, when you've like busted him open, you think he's dog shit, he'll start busting out combinations, and you're just like, what the shit just happened? Some of these guys feel more dangerous the further you go. And specifically with this guy, and it's, I mean, shit, if you've seen it.
Having more energy than you currently have? Then why the f do you not currently have soda? You don't know that you will be absolutely fucked by midday if you don't have soda, right? Asshole. Get some soda right now. Look how fucking little money you need to spend. Exactly.
Good evening, folks. Good afternoon, all you people watching at home. My name is...
FYI too, like, I'm not by any means an expert. There's probably tons of stuff I'm missing. Like, it seems like there's stuff you can set up on the D-pad, and there's probably gonna be even more options in the future, and probably more custom and unique styled stuff per fighters. But, as it stands, I'm really digging it. I find it a lot of fun. I find it very satisfying, and it's a system that I just find very enjoyable. So you see what I'm saying? Like, right out of the gate, this guy's already got more head movement than most of the previous opponents I was facing. So there's just something about this guy in particular. And also, too, like I said, I can knock him. He probably have to get knocked down 4 or 5 times. The amount of times I had to go to doctor stoppage with Fury, crazy.
Oh, that's a good right.
Like that, like he's not throwing. Like, it throws me off, man. And then he comes in with a roll, a jab, and a hook. Roll into body shot. Like, I just don't expect it. Everyone else goes high, and they give you freebies. Like, you make an AI, you give it a scale of points. Like, you think uppercuts are worth more than body shots, but I'm telling you, like, jab, jab, body shot, no one is going to get hit in the face with a jab and then block body. It's just not the thing. Need Ippo. Hajime no Ippo. I need a Dempsey roll in this game big time. Literally, like, a day ago, I was listening to the soundtrack, and I was watching that scene where he uses the feint on Sendo. And you can feint, too. Check this out. I can go to throw a jab and then use my block to interrupt it. It's crazy. Oh, no! He's so powerful. He's so powerful. Alright, so 10 seconds left. I'm just going to play possum. Maybe I'll get a counter hit in. Not even on. Being greedy. Silly. Gotta pop in the mush for my greed. 2 points down. I didn't even think we did that badly. Ah, you scum. So that'll put me at 9. So they still gave it to me. So it's like I said, there's still like a point issue thing. I should do a training fight too, but I don't know. The appeal is not there for me, but it could be a good way to learn, I guess. Trial by fire, man. Just throw me to the wolves and let's figure it out. Oh! So again, so yeah, I'm just using distance. I use my clinch. I use my shove to get away from him because I don't want to get knocked the fuck out. Never mind. I just got knocked the fuck out. So this might be the end of me. It's going to be very close. Ref's counting pretty fast. I don't think I'm going to make it. I think he just got me. Fucker. Fucker. We're running that back. We are running that back. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright. I will be pushing the dialogue to the side for your entertainment. Not that it's a high priority anyways, let's be honest, you've seen my content. We're going to fuck this guy up though, so let's do it.
Watching a great fight here tonight between two great fighters. Ding, ding, ding! The fight has begun. The crowd is on their feet.
Just play the game, bro. Let's just dance. Let's just dance a little bit. Come on out. Come on out. Meet me out here. Meet me out here. That's it. Throw big heavy shit. Throw big heavy shit. That's okay. That's okay. That's also good.
You do not want to get caught with too many of those.
It's alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You do not want to
I disagree with that. Like, I guess that was a combination, but I feel like he should have been getting punished on that body shot more.
Look at the snap on that jab. It's a nice hard right. He's caught him good with that right. He uses the rope to wall him. This guy here, he never stops. Throws 100
If I got a dirty box you, I will, man. If you're gonna put me in the corner, I'm gonna cheese you. We're gonna just do it that way. Let's go.
Round two.
Nice and calm, nice and easy.
He won't last much longer like
Let's
this.
go. Let's go. Come on, man. Come on, bud. We good, bud. We Gucci. Let's go. Let's go do it.
Oh, and a devastating hook
Let's see
lands
it.
on him.
Let's see it. I'm light on my feet all day. Go.
A good lunging jab there with a forward movement. He's one of
Let's
those
go.
guys, you know, you just gotta keep chipping away all night.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, he can't keep blocking these shots.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break.
He just needs to keep his
Just
hands
cool
up
down.
a little
Let's just
more
cool
during this
down.
round.
We'll be nice and easy. We rocking. Another round. I don't even think we're gonna make it to round 5, baby. I think I got you done. I think you're gonna be bleeding by the end of this round.
Oh, that's a good right. He won't last much longer like this.
Oh no! He's putting the work in on me. See what I'm saying? He's just got a weird throwing pattern. Like he'll throw, like throw weight, throw weight, throw weight, and then all of a sudden he's waiting. Give me free 2 body shots.
Oh, a nice hard right there. Just a nice hard right.
A little cheese for you in the end. Keep my lead, start to widen it a little bit.
Here we are, round 4.
Let's go, pal. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Send it. Let's go, big guy. Come on, I can't believe you're not bleeding yet. You will be. I gotta make up for it. 2 rounds behind on the blood.
Longer like this. Using his tools wisely there with that shot. He won't last much longer like this.
Body shots are fierce.
He won't last much longer like this. That's good
There it
jab
is.
from him there.
You're late.
And he appears to have a cut above his eye. Taking another big hit
Let's just cool out. Let's cool out. You got it. You got it, pal. You got it. You got it. Oh, man.
Trainer is calm right now. Whether that's
Let's finish this
confidence or
guy.
resignation,
Yeah, knock
I
down that one.
genuinely
Get you
can't
bleeding.
tell.
Come on.
Round 5 has begun. And he's got him on the rope.
I hate that. That's crazy to me. Bouncing your ass off the rope with fed body shots.
Taking another big hit there. Just a nice hard right. Well, you gotta give him that. He keeps moving forward. The speed of this fighter is something to behold.
I like that shit makes me crazy. Like you're low, you're non-guarding. I guess I'm over uppercutting you, even though your head would be low. You're hitting me with a body shot, and then you're following up with an uppercut. Like, oh, you cheaty son of a gun. That is nasty work.
Point of the fight. This has been a great fight here, folks, thus far here in the middle round. Yeah, let's just take a moment to
Honorable mention, I don't have it on tape, but one time in one of my games, I don't know if I got knocked down or I think I got knocked down in the last round, and the announcer was like, "God damn!" and then had to apologize, and it was quite funny. Throw one. Throw it. Throw it. Fucker, come on. Let's go.
Blood is dripping down his face. My God, ladies and gentlemen. Just needs to keep his hands up just a little more during this round.
Come on. Come on. Bro, oh. Couldn't have even made it to round 7. This is dumb. This is dumb.
Round 7, we're into the second half of the fight now. He won't last much longer like this. And he's got him on the rope.
That's fine.
Frustration here with these fighters' friendship. Keeping his opponent on the play with that clean jab. Oh, and it's another good hit from him there. Just a nice hard right. His corner's going to have about 6
Man, oh man, last round, got the point lead. I love the knockout of the doctor stoppage. There it is. Yeah, that'll do it. Anyways, I think that's enough of that, but a lot of fun. Hopefully there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, I like the career options. Definitely going to be local play. I don't know about multiplayer, but it could be there. The career will be a lot of fun. I look forward to the cheating and the steroid stuff. Yeah, just all in all solid. I think you should definitely check it out. I'm looking forward to its release, so give them a follow on YouTube, give them a follow on Steam. Check them out. Appreciate your time. And then if you're at it or doing that, do the same for me, you son of a bitch. All right, have yourself a good day, or not. I'm not your boss. Cheers.